I don't even know where or how to start, but I'm going to keep it really nice and short, yeah? I will try. I'm not promising you. I will try to make this video as short as possible. I will try. It is not a promise. I am not promising. I'm just kidding, but I'll try. Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Naf, Nafisat, Naf, whatever you choose. Okay, so this video is pretty much just talking about how and why I quit architecture for marketing. So I'm currently a marketing professional. What does that mean? I write a lot of marketing content. I manage a lot of marketing activities, advertising campaigns for clients online. Prior to then, I schooled in Unilag, University of Lagos, and I graduated with a BSc degree in architecture. And I graduated with a BSc degree in architecture, and when I graduated in 2018. Okay, 2018. Although I finished my papers in 2017, but I did my convocation in 2018. I went for my service in August 2018, and I finished in, I think, July 2019. I really can't remember this date, but I think I finished in July 2019 or something. After graduation, I knew that this wasn't what I wanted to do in my life, but I still went ahead with it to do it anyway. I knew that it wasn't what I wanted. Architecture wasn't my thing. Architecture is more like a science. It's more of a science than an art, and I think I'm more of an art girl than a science girl. I don't know. That's just what I think. I'm more of an active communicator than a passive communicator. I love to talk, hence my YouTube channel. I love to talk. I love to rub ideas. I love to share my opinions. I love to seek for feedback. I just love to interact with people, right? I love to pass on new ideas to people. I love to share new ideas. I love to discover new things. All right? So yeah, that's the kind of person that I am. And I knew right from the get-go, I think in my year too, that hey, you're not going to use this thing to work. You're just deceiving me. Like, let's be honest, me and you know that you are not going to use it to work. So I already knew that. I already knew that coming out of school, I'll be doing marketing. I already knew. So I struggled a lot. I actually struggled a lot with architecture when I was in school, because when I was in secondary school, I was a brainy child, and I was just used to someone teaching me doing more research on my own and understanding, and then when it's time for exam, I will come back to pour everything that the teacher taught me plus what I read on my own. I'll pour it back for you based on how I understand it. So that was the kind of girl that I am. I was a teach me, let me learn on my own as well, let me internalize, understand, and give it back to you. That was the kind of girl that I was in high school, in secondary school. So at Unilag, lecturers kind of just expect you to get it, and I was in a class full of 95% boys who sort of already had some prerequisite education regarding architecture. Me, I was fresh out of secondary school, fresh out of private secondary school where they used to spoon feed us, and now jumping into Unilag, it was like a big shock for me. Like, lecturers come in at any time they want, whether or not you attend classes, whether or not you understand, whether or not it enters your head is none of their business. Their own is just to come teach you and go. There was a lot of figuring out on my own. I had to do a lot of figuring out on my own, and it just didn't sit well with me. It made me lose interest in the course, because I remember when I was in high school, I used to tell myself that, I want to be an architect. I want to design buildings. I want to design houses. I love the way they look. I think I would like to design houses, because then I was very good with sketches and designs. I was just a very expressive child, right, when I was growing up. So I thought, okay, maybe I could express my creativity in buildings, right? So hence my decision to study architecture. But little did I know that life isn't always a bed of roses, and sometimes you have to just do things and figure things out on your own. And because of that, I struggled a lot to just get by I struggled a lot. And when I was done graduating, I was just very thankful that, oh, finally it's over. I was not thankful that, oh, finally it's over, I'm going to go and practice architecture. Nah, I was thankful that oh, finally it's over. People are going to leave my life alone. I will not be struggling to pass. I'll not be struggling to ask people, how do I do this, how do I do that? Because I mean, I had a bit of ego then, and I hated asking people for things. So I was just very glad that, oh, finally I'm going to be out of here. So that was the kind of mentality I had back then. And I actually, during my service year, I worked with a real estate company for like I think for like 15 months or so, 1 year, 3 months plus, and eventually I got a job with a big company in Lagos here, and that was the beginning of my marketing journey. You know, after brushing up my CV, applying like no man's business, I actually got a job with a very good company in Lagos. I worked there for like 1 year, 3 months plus, and I moved into an agency. So currently, right now, I work with a marketing agency in Lagos. I work with a digital marketing agency in Lagos as a copywriter and a digital marketing specialist. Yeah, that's what I do now. And anybody that knew me back then wouldn't be surprised, because I had it in me. They saw all those tendencies in me that, oh, she's naturally expressive, she loves to communicate ideas. So anybody seeing me now that this is what I'm doing wouldn't be surprised at all that architecture marketing, how, why, what, when. Nobody would be surprised. So far I'm actually enjoying it. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm really enjoying the journey. I love what I do. It's something that I can do all day. It's part of me. I love what I do. I have so much passion for it, and I find so much joy in doing it. And I've realized, I've seen a lot of, I'm just fulfilled. I mean, I'm not where I want to be in my career, because I'm still at the early stages of my career, but I'm really proud of what I've achieved so far, and I really can't wait. I really can't wait to see what the future holds for me in marketing. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I also do freelance projects on the side. So should, in case you need a copywriter or a marketing professional to run your ads for you, you need to set up a proper social media page, you need to increase growth for your page, you need to increase sales for your page, I am the girl. I am the girl. You should definitely reach out to me, and we'll see how we can create magic together. So I'm really trying to keep this video as short as possible. So this is just me trying to encourage somebody out there that if you honestly believe your guts, if you honestly believe in your guts, then just go for it and trust your instincts and just go for it. Nobody is going to live this life for you. You're living it for yourself. So just go for it. And what's the word? If you feel so strongly about something and you're very sure that, oh, you know what, this is actually the line for me, and you've weighed your options, you've sought advice, you've weighed your options, trust me, just go for it, to be honest. Especially if you're still young. If you're still young, you have more time to, even if you make a mistake, you have more time to retrace your steps. You have more time to sit down and analyze, where did I go wrong? And if you eventually get what you want, you'll be proud of yourself. Like, you'll be the happiest person in the world. So always remember that you're not living life for anybody, you're living life for yourself. Honestly, I don't think that I wasted my time as an architectural student at all. No knowledge is lost. There are still sometimes people are talking about construction, and in my mind I'm like, okay, I still have my onions, I still know my onions, and that's really fine. Alright guys, so I'm really trying to keep this video as short as possible. I don't want to talk too much. I'm not even talking again. It's time to go. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.